Hi guys, so I have here with me Nancy, my classmate, and I'm just
Hi.
going to be hi. I'm just going to be asking her a few questions. So Nancy is an art student who recently moved from the US to Canada and she's currently studying nursing. So I'm just going to be asking her a few questions. So hi Nancy.
Hi, Mary.
Yeah, so I want to ask, how was it for you, switching career from being an art student, and now doing nursing? Because I remember you said back home, like your first degree was like in linguistics, right?
Linguistics, French, yeah.
French. So how was it for you migrating to the US and now you're in Canada and you're doing nursing?
So, which of them do you want to say first? How?
So I want to say, how did you, where I don't think I really need to know how you moved from Nigeria to the US.
Okay.
You might have your reasons,
Yeah.
but how did you get into nursing school? Did you use your linguistic French from back home in
No.
Nigeria? So how did you do it?
All the education I have in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go back to school to do my master's. I applied for my transcripts, and Nigeria happened to me after paying money to get my transcript.
So they never give you your transcript?
So today, yes, I haven't gotten my transcript. I haven't gotten money from Delta State University. Well,
Well, we're not calling them out, Sha.
So while I was waiting for the transcript, I was taking a long time, and meanwhile I was working with I was working as a direct support personnel.
That's like in the US.
In the US, yes.
Okay.
Where I work, we were taking care of people with Down syndrome.
Disabled
Yeah, and
people.
also I was working in a medical device company.
Oh.
And where we do have impellers for the heart, like when someone has heart problem, so it's something to support the heart while the heart is like resting. So there's something like an impeller is connected to your heart.
Yeah.
Long story. So.
But wait, sorry to cut you. So, how did you get the job? Like being an art student, did it require some certain?
Oh yeah, so I was working with like I said, a direct support worker, and getting the job I applied for it, and I went for an interview, and I told them I had a background in art, but I'm someone who likes to care and everything. So they wanted to try me out first to see. It was just luck. It was just God. It's Johnson & Johnson now. So.
Oh, the people that made the vaccine for COVID.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But at that time, there was no COVID.
Yeah.
Talking about long before COVID.
Okay.
So, talking about nursing, so I worked with a lot of nurses and doctors and medical people. So I wanted to go into mental psychology for my master's, but looking at the environment that I was in, I got interested in nursing, and I started all over again. By that I mean I did my associate degree in health science. I did all the prerequisites for nursing.
Okay.
I didn't want to do LPN because that's a faster route, but I didn't want to.
But you get the diploma, right?
Yes, but I wanted because at the end of the day, nursing was the goal.
Yeah, like
So I
the
didn't want to
bachelor's
have a
of science in
diploma
nursing.
and
Yeah.
also so health sciences. Eventually, after having my degree in nursing, I might decide to go into
Other
public
things,
health.
yeah, and
Yeah.
health science, yeah.
Yeah, so that was what I was looking at. Yeah, so it wasn't easy being an art student.
And now,
Now transiting to a
Nursing.
science student. So easy.
okay, so you transitioned, you got into health sciences and now nursing. So how did you get into Kayano nursing? Did you use your health sciences and apply to Kayano nursing? Because I know Kayano would ask for either you have maybe your O levels from back home or
Yeah.
transcripts. So was it the health sciences?
Okay, so I wasn't planning when I started the school in US. I wasn't planning to come to Canada, right? Because the one in the US, I used my O levels to get into school.
To
over
get
there.
into the health sciences,
Health
right?
science, yes.
Oh, so
I
like
used-
anyone can use O levels and
Oh, yeah.
get into health sciences. Okay.
Yeah, if you have you could do that. So I got my I applied for after my health science, right? Because I used my O level. So when I was applying for Kayano, I already got admission in the US for my bachelor's in nursing, and meanwhile it was accelerated a 2.5 year program. So I applied for Kayano for personal reasons. I just wanted to try Canada to see how it was.
Yeah,
the hype.
the
I just
hype.
wanted to
Yeah.
see- I just wanted to see how it is. So when I applied for Keanu, it was just by the wayside. Let me just try it. You know, I was applying in different schools after the assisted program, so I got the admission in less than a week last year.
A week. My own
Yeah.
took 6 months.
Sorry.
Okay.
So I got the admission. It was very fast. I was supposed to be here last year, but like I wasn't serious. I was like, let me just continue in the US. But eventually, yeah. So that's what I did. So the health science was what I used to get admission here.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you advise someone that is an art student now? I'm talking about people from, different countries
Yeah.
now, Nigeria, wherever they are. Would you advise someone that does not have like a background in sciences to, go for nursing? Because I see some people ask me, "Oh, I studied business administration. I did this, I did that, but I want to go into nursing." You know the situation of things
Yeah,
back
yeah.
home, and you just get into any
Of
course.
course.
Yeah. So would you advise, like, what would you say to the person?
Okay, I have a friend that we did linguistics together. She's an engineer now. Yes.
Hats.
Yeah,
Engineering,
she
okay.
started all over again in the US.
Oh.
Yes.
So it's not too late to start all over again, right?
It is when you wake up, that's your money. If you decide to wake up at 10 p.m., that's your money.
That's your own money,
you know?
yeah.
While
Yeah.
others are sleeping. So if you decide to, if you've decided to change career anytime, it's once you're determined to do it, it's up to you. Once you know that it's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's a better road. It's not.
It's not.
It's
Yeah.
hard, but you have to be intentional about it. So whatever you are, art, social sciences, or art, you want to change to whatever. Of course, you can do it.
Yeah, whatever you put your heart to, you do it. So don't let anything limit you. Go for it and just be prepared. It doesn't mean that there will not be obstacles. There will not be. Yeah, you will see. You see those things.
Yeah. And one thing is when you have to be prepared every time. Like to there's one added back in the days, like study to show yourself approved.
Approved.
That word is so true.
Yeah.
Because
It's
in
the
class,
Bible.
back in the US, right? In class, when my first day in school, coming to class is very, younger people.
Younger people
that
and
just
you.
finished
Yeah.
secondary high school here. They call it high school. Just finished high school, and they're asking questions. Before the lecturer says anything,
Everyone is saying it's just like
I'm like,
and you're like,
I'm like,
from
my
where?
God, where am I?
Yeah,
So
I know.
I was intentional about making sure that before class, I will study that thing and anything related to it, so that when any question comes, I don't want to be the one that moping in the class.
Yeah, at least you can relate to
what
what's
you could
the
understand. Because if you're not prepared, throughout the class, you just be like,
yeah, and once you
part of
miss
the
one
crowd.
thing like this, like
yeah.
that's it. Okay. So anyways, we have a lot of things to still talk about, but I think this one is, definitely going to help one person out there. If you want to switch careers, it's not too late for you to switch careers, honestly, because we have people that are going for their masters, their PhDs, even in their 60s, right? So like
In this class, we have someone who's, I think she's in her 50s.
yeah, like the lady that sits close to me is
Yeah.
really old. So like imagine
And I really admire
deciding,
her.
yeah. And these people put a lot of effort to what they do. They are not, if everybody's reading 1 hour, you have to read like ×2 of that. So anyways, I'm going to leave Nancy's TikTok handle in the description, in the caption. So do well to just check our page, and if you have questions, always just send her a DM, and I'm sure she's going to respond to you. And I'm sure this is not going to be the last video we'll do with her. We have so many questions, so you guys can just drop your questions in the comment section, and so that we know what to focus on in the next video. Thank you so much, Nancy.
Thank you.
Bye bye.